Hello everyone, welcome to Acres of Clay. I'm Kevin. And
And
this is my wife, Rhonda.
Well, thank you.
Today we are doing our answer the questions that you guys sent in.
Yeah, we're going to answer them.
Answer the ones we have here. So take it over.
All right. So you guys sent in these questions for us to answer, and I wrote them all down, and we will do our best to answer them in a timely manner. How was your day today?
I don't know, it's wet.
Yeah.
Walking in the mud
We got over an inch of rain last night.
so that's putting us a little more behind schedule. But it'll all work out.
Yeah. All right, to the questions. Rico's Place asked the question, how many cows do you milk?
Well, we milk one at a time, but the total is somewhere around 200.
Yeah, we don't keep track of.
Because they come and go all the time.
We don't count how many we milk all the time.
Exactly.
We're always have some having calves, and we're always drying some off, and
always some going for beef.
Sometimes, yeah, sadly, so yeah, I would say
it's around
200, more than 150, but not over 200. Not yet.
But it could be. We don't know.
Not yet. No, it's not. All right. He would also like to know if we would be interested in doing a collaboration with Rico's Place. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
I don't know. That's your doing.
I know. I definitely would be, depending on what it's about. But yeah, always be willing to do a collaboration. Just go ahead and ask. Let me know. All right, next question is from Nancy Litton.
And it is. First one, how big is your farm?
How big is our farm?
Oh.
How big is our farm? Well, that's kind of a very vague question, so I'm not sure what she's asking here. But the next question is, how much land do you plant for feed?
All of it. Plus we buy some. There's probably close to 400 acres that use for feed. And then, that's I guess the size. Well, then.
Some of the land we do double cropping, so like in the fall we will plant rye and harvest that in the spring. And then we'll replant that to sorghum or corn and harvest that in the fall. So yeah, we do get 2 crops on some of it. So yeah, we probably farm 350 to 400 acres.
Yeah, and how many cows do you have?
How many cows do we have is her next question.
And we already answered
we answered how many cows we milk. So if we milk about 200, you can expect to have at least that many in replacement heifers.
Yeah, that many in young cattle run around.
So we probably have over 400, don't you think? So, yeah.
Darryl Campbell, he sent in a question.
Could be Daryl.
Darryl Campbell sent in a question. How many acres do we farm? It's about 350. And what state do we live in? Michigan, the Mitten State.
Yep, we're in West Michigan. All right.
And then Pete's Little Homestead sent in, are you a dairy farm? Yes.
Yep, we're a dairy farm.
That's our main source of income.
Yeah. We've dairy farmed our whole life.
Answer that later.
Okay.
2 Wild Onions asked, what are your long-term homestead goals? I guess that's what we're doing, I guess. I ain't really...
Yeah, I'm not sure
how to answer that.
Yeah. So, as far as homesteading, I guess we keep doing what we're doing. I'm hoping that one day we won't live in this house. We only said we were going to live here for 5 years. And it's been 20.
Yeah, but it's a really good house, so.
And so, I mean, our priorities change and our views change. So, as we get older, I think we'll just have different ideas.
Yeah, but our demographics are changing with our family. That kids get older and they don't want to leave. So, I mean.
One day, you know, our farm will continue to grow. And then we'll pass that on to our children, to the next generation. And we will, I don't know, wait and see, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, Eccentric Nature said, what kind of music do you like to listen to most?
We listen mostly to praise and worship because we believe in God and that He created all things for us to enjoy, and He give us, well, we have dominion over it, so that's what we do.
Yeah, we.
Really nothing.
That's all we really listen to is praise and worship and
nothing
glorify Him. We don't want to. What's the word I'm looking for? We don't want to glorify anything else, really.
Anything else because
people or
things. Tig Johnson. Since you don't have downtime, hopefully we're not making it look like we work all the time.
Oh, we don't work all the time. But he asked, do you take a vacation or a family vacation?
Yeah, we take, I guess you can't really say, some people think a vacation is 2 weeks somewhere in the Bahamas. No, we don't do like that.
No, we don't do like cruises. We don't go to the ocean.
But we do a lot of...
We don't go to hotels. The kid's never been to a hotel.
But hotels aren't that great anyway.
We one time rented a camper and we went camping.
Yeah, the camp.
That didn't work out
very well either. It's just nice to... We'll take day trips here or there to see this, to the lake or to parks or to trails or...
Yeah, we take nature walks and we go visit different places here in Michigan. But as far as going out of state much, we don't travel out of state. We'll go to Indiana, but...
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8
That's
times.
about it.
Yeah, a year.
So no, not really a family vacation like most people think of it.
Yeah, it's just a day.
We did once. Well, if you consider that a vacation. We went up north.
Yeah, but that's because your sister had a baby.
I know, but it was kind of a vacation for a couple days.
A few days. But we just, I don't know, it works out.
We're homebodies.
Yeah, it just works out to just be home, hang out around home. I know some people don't like being around home, but I mean, it's nice. Because we make our place a peaceful place.
Yeah. So he also asked, if we don't take family vacations, how do you avoid burnout?
Burnout's just, I think if you work
That's a hard question.
Yeah, I think if you work for someone else, there's possibly could be a chance of burnout, but when you enjoy what you do, and we're always around our family, and
there's really no we don't give opportunity to burn out though.
No, because I think burnout is
I think there was one time maybe in my life that I don't know if there's really burnout.
Burnout is just where you can't go anymore. You're done.
Oh, yeah, I guess we don't have that.
I don't. I mean, yeah, it's just, when you work...
We just like doing what we do, and...
When you work for yourself, too, and don't mind what you do, I mean, it's really not a labor. It's just something you do.
And we set our own schedule, so it's not like we are on a tight schedule. This has to be done, this, and this.
Sometimes the weather will make it difficult to get stuff done, but...
Well, like, this spring's been wet, and so...
Everything is behind.
It's behind, and then once it dries up, we're going to be... Busy, very busy, so...
But I think a lot of others are experiencing it, too, because it's just the weather this year is...
Hummingbird.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no burnout here.
No. Ricky Staggs wrote, how old are your kids? We have 4 kids. The oldest one is 19, 18. And then our daughter is 16. And then our youngest is 11.
Yep, 4 kids.
How long have y'all been married? Be 21 years this year.
Yep.
How long have you all lived off the land? I guess we've both always lived off the
Well,
land.
he writes, how long have you all lived off your land? So we've only been on this land since he bought it from his dad, which is in
95, 96.
96.
But before that, we lived off somebody else's land.
Our parents' land, yeah. So
I mean,
I guess we've always lived off the land.
Yeah, as we always have.
Shelby
Morrow.
Merrill.
How did you meet your husband? I work for.
How did I meet my husband? He worked for my dad. My family has a dairy farm about 15 miles from our house, and he worked milking cows while he was in high school from 11th and 12th grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I got to know him then, but I didn't really know him.
You knew of me.
Yeah, and then later in life we kind of hooked back up, and so got married. Yeah.
Yeah. Do any of you have hobbies?
Do any of us have hobbies?
I guess this is our hobby, homesteading.
He doesn't have a hobby.
No, taking care of just doing what
But
we
you
do.
don't like golf or something.
Well, that's what a lot of people think a hobby is, golfing or
Fishing. I mean, I like to go fishing, but
otherwise you would.
I mean,
if you liked it, you'd make time for it.
I know. I don't know.
But you like studying herbs and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I do a little bit of studying on wild edibles and aromatherapy, herbs, that kind of thing.
What do the kids want to do when they grow up? For the most part.
I don't even know if they know.
For the most part, they just mimic us, what we do right now.
Right now, that's what they want to do is stay on the farm.
They do.
The two older boys. Mackenzie wants to get married and have babies. And Sanders is just too young to really.
But he does.
No, but he definitely, every day he's like, maybe I should get this animal, or maybe I should.
Basically, they mimic us.
Get this animal.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Did you always want to have a dairy? I guess that's what. Yeah, I guess it's generally you got to have something that brings in a source of income, and that's.
Yeah, but you had a choice. You could have raised turkeys, you could have raised pigs, you could have done beef, and you chose dairy. So, I mean, you could have worked in the shop. He did have a shop job for
6 months, but I didn't.
Working on engine repair and stuff.
But I didn't.
You didn't enjoy it?
I felt too. There's too much structure.
You like to be
I don't
independent.
like structure.
You must like some structure.
If it's for myself.
For yourself. And for me, I just, yeah.
You don't like it either.
I mean, did I always want to have a dairy? I guess I married into it.
You married into it, but for structure, though, you don't like structure either.
I've never really worked outside of the farming industry, so.
Next question, is there anything else you have ever thought about doing in life, like travel? Or raising a different animal, learn a new skill? That's an interesting question because...
Let's do one at a time. Have you ever wanted to travel?
Yeah, we've done some. For just the two of us.
A little bit, yeah.
We plan, and like you said, you're a homebody, but we plan on doing some more as the kids or kids do more responsibility. If I had to fly, I've never flown on an airplane, so... No,
I don't think I would fly.
Raise a certain animal.
Is there an animal that you've never raised?
We've raised about anything that's domesticated.
Farm-wise? I've never had a peacock.
Unless you get it, like I said, exotic animal.
Like my neighbor, growing up, our neighbor had peacocks. And we could hear them. And they were really loud.
Our neighbor had tigers.
And they were so pretty.
Your neighbor had tigers too. So.
That was just that one tiger.
Yeah. Or learn a new skill.
Learn a new skill.
Well, many of you may not realize that we just not only dairy. I mean, we could tear a car apart and put it back together. We do body work, engine work, transmission work. I mean, I can build you a house. We can build you a
So,
barn. We
yeah.
can do cement work.
He's his own vet, hoof trimmer.
Hoof trimmer.
Um,
I mean, you name it, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do it. It's not like we change. Yeah, I mean, we change our own tires. I mean, it's not like.
he tries to be able to do everything himself. So
Well,
if our wash machine is broke, he's gonna tear it apart to see what part's broke and then fix it.
Yeah.
I don't get new appliances very often.
Because
But I'm thankful for that too, because I mean that's money saving for us. I mean,
because
to be able to fix things.
we like to take stuff that somebody else throws away and restore it.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, and that's what give it. And we're.
I mean, even our boys. Sydney's like fixed 11 or 12 cars.
Cars ready. The next boy has done a few.
A couple, yeah.
And I mean, our daughter's more artistic and taking care of animals in that aspect, but.
I don't understand mechanics, but the guys do.
But as for to learn a new skill, I think our family has. Both.
We kind of teach ourselves, so if there's something that we wanted to learn, we just study on it.
We have a lot of skills in this house.
So,
between...
I've like taken aromatherapy courses, and what else have I learned?
Well, you do a lot with the essential oils and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Herbs and...
I mean, I haven't taken a cooking course, but I
I
just practice at home, you know.
Yeah, you naturally know how to cook. Alright, Debbie Bragg. Did you, and your hubby grow up on farms? Yes, we both did all our lives.
Yep, both of us were dairy farms. Well, I was dairy, you were dairy, and then your parents sold the dairy. And then they went into beef, pigs, turkeys. Yeah.
And then last question.
Marcy too asks.
Tell us more about your parents, grandparents, how many generations on your land. The land we're on, this is the first generation. I am a new startup. I mean, I did not take over from anybody else. But yeah, our grandparents.
Well, okay, so he bought this piece of a land that we sitting on from his parents who had bought it in the early 70s. And they just farmed it, right?
It was bare dirt.
Bare dirt. They would plant corn or something in it. So he bought that, which is across the road from where his parents lived.
Where I grew up.
So this is where we sit. It was just dirt. He built the parlor and
freestyle barns,
buildings. And yeah, then we got married in '98, and we put the house here. And we've added some more barns since then.
Yeah. And
so.
But our.
So we're pretty much a first generation farm, and yeah.
But like,
our grandparents.
But your parents farmed all their life. My parents, my dad did a lot of different stuff too. He was a house builder. He did furnaces. He ran actually a gas station for a couple of years. So,
so he was talented in many areas as well. Yeah. And his dad has now passed. He's been gone almost 3 years.
3 years.
And but they would have been married 59 years this year.
But like our grandparents, our
grandparents have all passed now.
Yeah, most of them were farmers also, except for one on your side was more. He was oil working in the oil field. A laborer.
They had animals to take care of.
But didn't make their living from farming.
No, they didn't.
Where my generations all.
Your grandparents.
All made living.
Yes, they did.
All from farming.
Yeah.
So.
And then my parents still have a farm. They have a dairy farm. Theirs is quite a bit larger. I think they have 1,000 cow dairy. And they've been married for 45 years. And so they only live about 15 minutes south of us, southwest. And like I said, Kevin's parents were across the road. So family is pretty close to us, and that's nice. But yeah, that's all. That's all the questions that you guys have asked us. So if you have any more questions that you wanna ask us or you're curious about, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. If you like this video and want to see more of this type of video, leave that in the comments below as well. As always, we hope you are having a very blessed day. And be sure, if you're new to our channel, to subscribe, like and comment, and share this video with your friends. That would help us out, and I would appreciate that. So I guess until next time, we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye. So, this is Kevin.
This is Rhonda.
Alright, sit up straight, because I always feel like... Oh, the sun's coming in. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Hey.
I gotta sit up straight.
Yes.
How do we
Scooch
sit?
up.
I am.
Scooch.
Let me scratch.
Put your arm down.
Wow, look at the dirt.
Alright, look at the camera.
Are you doing the intro or am I?
I will.
Okay.